Hey, Mr. Vanjanek here. I'm doing our first book talk for the semester with this book, which I have prematurely pulled up. It is called Landscape with Invisible Hand by an author named M.T. Anderson. It's just a really rad science fiction young adult book that takes place in the near-ish future. It's not really explained exactly when this is, but it takes place in a time when aliens have shown up and come to Earth. And they're not hostile. They're not looking to invade us, but they are looking to profit off of human beings. And so the story is very much about centered around kind of like economic injustice, but through kind of like a science fiction lens, which I think is really interesting. And if you've been digging our kind of chats and conversations in class this semester and last about economic injustice, this would definitely be a story that I would recommend to you. I did want to read a really quick excerpt of the book. This comes from the very first chapter, kind of like setting the mood for the story as a whole. So, first chapter is called A Small Town Under the Stars. I'm going to read basically the entire first chapter because it's only a few paragraphs. That's another thing that I kind of dug about this book, which is that the chapters are very, very short, which felt like, oh hey, progress being made. Anyway, here's the excerpt. Under the stars, a small town prepares for night. It is almost 11 o'clock. Down in the boxy houses, people are settling in for bed. Car headlights crawl through the tiny streets. The bright street lamps are the town's main drag, illuminate empty parking. The businesses are closed for the day. The hills are dark. All of this is seen by two teens up on some ledge, on a road called Lover's Lane. They're parked in a 50s Finn car and holding hands. She's wearing a sweater, he's in a varsity jacket. The view over their town, the place they grew up, makes them sentimental, and their hands rub against each other over the gear shift. Gee, Brenda, says the boy. All of this is seen by the creature in the bushes. Stems of some kind of terrestrial growth block his goggle-eyed vision. He sweeps the branches away with a claw. He observes the two hairy snacks writhing in their metal box and wonders what their hands touching might mean. His breath is loud. With an unsteady lunge, he moves forward. Branches snap. He is on the pavement. He is beside the car. All of this is seen by hundreds of teens, watching in horror. Boyfriends and girlfriends squeal and lean into each other. Couples grin. They're parked in 50s Finn cars and holding hands. The movie screen above the field of parked cars is reflected in their windshields. Of course, when the interstellar invasion came, it looked nothing like that. And the book as a whole is very much about how alien invasion doesn't look like how it looks like in the movies. It looks like economic injustice, and it looks like crippling debt, and it looks like feeling stuck in a society that has kind of moved beyond you. So, Landscape with Invisible Hand is the book that I'm recommending this week. This is the first of our book talks, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the books that you all recommend in the weeks to come. Thank you for watching, and have a really awesome weekend.